covering Southeast Georgia and the Lowcountry. WJCL 22 Morning News starts now.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us at 4:30. I'm Chris Tatum. Ashley is off this morning. We want to start right now with your weather, if you don't mind. We're going to go outside for a live look from our Skyview 22 camera atop the Homewood Suites on the river. And right now, meteorologist Victoria Coquino is in for Jonathan this morning. She has that certified most accurate forecast. Hey, Victoria.
Good morning, Chris. Yep, a great start to the morning. A little bit muggy if you're stepping outside, but we're starting off on the cooler side for your Monday morning. Temperatures are in the lower 60s. You can see 63 in Springfield, 64 in Ridgeland, and even 64 in Savannah. So a cooler start to your Monday morning, and the first day of fall is today as well. So it's definitely feeling like it as you're stepping out the door. A little bit warmer near the beachfront, 69 in Tybee Island, and even 65 in Hilton Head. We are going to warm up quite a bit as we move throughout the day today, but lots of sunshine in the forecast. Around 9 a.m., 70 degrees. We will hit a high of 87 degrees today. Now that's near average for this time of year for the first day of fall. Now as we move through the evening hours, we'll start to cool off a little bit in the lower 80s. But again, lots of sunshine for today. No rain in your forecast for your Monday. So again, high for today, 87 degrees. A little bit cooler near the coast at 80 degrees. Again, it is the first day of fall, and we are near average. Our average high for this time of the year is 87. Back to you, Chris.
All right, Victoria, thank you so much for that forecast update. We'll check back with you in just a couple of minutes. Right now, happening now, a shooter on the loose in Beaufort County. Deputies need your help to catch him. They say they shot 3 people Friday night on White Road on St. Helena Island. 2 victims already released from the hospital. No word on that 3rd victim's condition. Anybody, though, with information about the shooting should call the Beaufort County Sheriff's Office. 1 person dead after investigators say their car ran off the road and hit an embankment. That happened Saturday morning on Highway 321 in the Tillman community in Jasper County. South Carolina state troopers say that driver was not wearing a seatbelt. And a man recovering from injuries after Savannah police say a car hit him. Now, they say Orlando Trotter was crossing Montgomery Street Friday night when that happened. Well, in Commitment 2019 news this morning, it is almost time to elect the next leaders of Savannah. Candidates running for the city's districts and mayoral seat now starting their last push to sway those voters. Alex Littlehills has the latest on what they have to say.
With elections less than 2 months away, candidates were here in West Savannah trying to find out what voters are looking for this election cycle.
Savannah's NAACP chapter held a mass meeting here at the Connors Temple Baptist Church. Candidates running for both city council and the mayoral seat were given about 2 minutes to say why voters should choose them when they step into the voting booths. 4 mayoral candidates spoke Sunday night. Current Mayor Eddie Deloach, who served on the Chatham County Commission before being elected mayor in 2015, talked about the work he's accomplished in his first 4 years as the city's mayor. But opponent and District 1 Alderman Van Johnson, who served 4 terms on the city's council, says there's still room to change and he's the man to lead the charge.
With the help of council, you can get things done. But we did those things as we went forward. We got that Summer 500 program because we knew it was a great program for our kids, to give our kids an opportunity to grow up.
32% uptick in violent crime. The difference between violent crime and homicide is a heartbeat. I just want you to know that. Let's talk about what the promises. Yes, we got things done. Let's talk about the things that have been done. A demerged police department.
And also vying for Deloach's position are candidates Lewis Wilson, a former deputy with the Chatham County Sheriff's Office, and Regina Thomas, who spent more than a decade in the Georgia General Assembly.
But I worked for the Sheriff's Department. I was the second African-American deputy sheriff in Chatham County, worked with Johnny Welcher. My daddy was one of the original 9 African-American policemen in the state of Georgia. So that gives you an idea of what kind of household I was brought up in.
I am the only candidate that has served with our current governor. And I need you to know that when you're in Atlanta, when you're in any situation, you have to go across the aisle so that you can get support from the other side.
Municipal elections will be held on November 5th, so make sure you tune into our coverage as we continue to cover the race as well as election night itself. Reporting for WJCL 22 News, I'm Alex Littlehales.
Alex, thank you so much. And a reminder for people in Chatham County, the deadline to register to vote for that November election is October 7th. Now, to register, you have to confirm your current registration status as well as your name and address. Anybody not currently registered to vote can sign up in person or online. And people who have an overdue electric bill with the city of Savannah may want to pay up. The city is hiring a debt collection service now to get money from closed delinquent accounts. WJCL's Sharon Johnson spoke with the city about why they hired that credit service.
The city has $6.5 million in debt from closed utility accounts over the past 3 years. That was 3% of their total billings from those years. The city revenue director says it's hard for them to collect on closed accounts, so they've contracted with the outside agency Professional Credit for help. The vendor will collect on closed accounts that are 3 years or less of age. In the past 3 years, more than 12,000 accounts owe an average of $295. They're hoping working with a collection agency will help settle the debts.
Many of these closed accounts are rental properties, so as we have tenants moving in or moving out and closing those accounts, getting those final bills, we're sending that final bill, but they may not receive it because they've moved. Perhaps the address that they provided us as a moving address is no longer current. This contract will help us have professionals who are trained in identifying where people have gone to get that final bill to them.
And Simpson says they'll be working out guidelines with Professional Credit in the next few months. She says the company will be ready to collect around January. Reporting in Savannah, Sharon Johnson, WJCL 22 News.
As people with active accounts who have trouble paying their bills can reach out to the city for help. Time now to check that certified most accurate forecast with Victoria.